Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well this morning or evening, whatever time zone you may be in. I know I'm feeling a little bit better. Uh, we actually found a new doctor to us, and I am now on antibiotics, so hopefully the sinus crap will actually go away instead of going away for a little bit, pretending that it's away, and then coming back in full flare up again. So, yeah, hopefully it'll work this time. We can only hope, right? I am actually currently still pulling up a couple of links that I wanted to share with y'all today. And hopefully I can get it to work. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right, so I think that's the last one I want. Yes. But yeah, all right. We've got Mama Maggie with us. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been rough. I've actually I feel like I've had a sinus infection for like a whole year. But it is what it is. I've dealt with them my whole life, so it's just another thing. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of not feeling well. So there's that. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get into our first sprint. That way, it'll give everybody some time to get in and get settled and all that good stuff. Wake up a little bit, have YouTube get some, notifications going on if they're doing notifications today, because you know how YouTube is. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And sometimes it's like 3 hours later. And we go from there. There's always the replay to watch. Right, right. Hubby's buddy got a fungal sinus infection. He gets fungal sinus infection. Ew. I think I've had only one of those in my entire life. Mine's mostly just bacteria kind of getting in the way. It's hardly ever been fungal. And that's rough. I know that you usually have to do like 3 or 4 antibiotics in a row back to back in order to get rid of it. Hey, Kendra, how are you doing? I remembered. I hope you're doing well this morning. All right. Let's see. Maggie Ward says he spent 6 months on antibiotics before the doctor ran a lab, and then he was on antifungal for 21 days, and he was fine. Yep. Yeah. Um. Yeah, because usually 6 months on, because they probably gave him like amoxicillin and K-clavinate, which is the usual thing for like sinus infections and everything. 6 months on that, or even like a Z pack, is kind of rough. It messes up your body a little bit. Goodness. Well, I'm glad that he's doing better now, and that they finally did the test and everything on it. And yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get started in the sprint. All right, don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to eat something if you need to. Don't forget to do a couple little stretches, loosen everything up so the words can flow freely. And let me know in the comments what you're working on today. And let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I think I've got most of my rabid pixie sick squirrels in a row now because I've given up on ducks. My little to-do tasks are rabid squirrels and probably sugar fiend raccoons because we're doing Hold My Raccoon 2022. So let's lean more towards the raccoons, shall we? Yes. Oh, goodness. All right, let me scroll up just a little bit. We had Broken join us. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Kendra says, I don't really know what to write. I keep joining sprints looking for inspiration and end up doing other stuff instead of writing. It's all good. I learned a long time ago that it takes a lot of tasks in order to write. So as long as you're still working towards your writing goals, it's okay. But as far as inspiration goes, do you have any other like ideas that you kind of put on the back burner to maybe do in between projects, after you finish a project and then you go into editing, that time in between to give yourself, maybe start on one of those, like plot it out or something, and then go from there if you're a plotter. uh, so yeah. Then we got to talking about Batman, and honestly, whenever I went to go see it in the theater, it didn't feel like 3 hours. So if that's any indication, I loved it. I really liked it. We had Eva join us. Good morning, good morning. Had Adrian join us. Good morning. Talking about the Joker and how there's like all kinds of Joker stuff, and yeah, a little bit of Jokered out. Let's see. Maggie says, I'm 3 chapters in A Nightmare Tenet. I have that on my wish list. I have a lot of books on my wish list that I'm slowly accumulating them. So, yeah. Still talking about the Batman. I do highly recommend the Batman. If y'all haven't seen it yet, highly recommend it. That's just me. Let's see, Adrian wants to see so many other villains before we see the Joker again. I can talk. I promise. Writing sprints are better live. Yeah. It depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing housework, replays are great. That way I don't have to worry about like running back to chat or whatever. But I still give, the YouTubers that I love some watch time. But as far as like writing or editing or something goes, I prefer actually being part of the actual live. Precious Cousins is chill with the cat. All right, that's cool. Let's see, I'll dive deeper into this rogues gallery. Don't use any villains we've seen in a movie before, for one movie before you go back to Eva says, I was just watching some Joey Paul videos. I'll start breakfast in a few. The child wants a repeat of yesterday's game day, so we'll be playing lots of games again today. That's nice. I've always liked game days growing up. See, Precious Cousin says, I'm cooking breakfast. Awesome. And Broca says, back burner ideas. I've got my superhero novel in early world building. Nice. Let's see. Eva says, I have been reading middle grade lately. Haven't decided yet if I want to hop over to adult fiction for the book club stuff. Though Nightmare Tenet is fairly short, isn't it? I believe so. Let's see. Maggie says, I got a page I had written, average 9 words per line on college rule. 30 lines equals 270-ish words. Nice. Adrian says, love the Batman. It was damn near perfect. Yes. And also making breakfast. Good going. Get the num-nums. Nightmare Tenet is our book pick for May in the Tuber Book Club. Yes, I saw that. Richard was so excited in, I think, the Critique Group Live Facebook. So yeah. Eva says, I did an indie book haul last week and I already want to do another. New books are just so fun. Yes, they are. And they smell so good. Let's see. Brogan says, I've got 2 book reviews I need to do, but this Doctor Who video butted in. I need to get that done first before I can do videos about authors frustrating me. I understand that. I've actually got to go over to Goodreads and Amazon and do my reviews for the Ember and the Ashes series because I burned through those 4 books like no tomorrow. There's just some book series that you burn through like really, really quick, and then you're kind of got like a book hangover. Going through that right now. Let's see. Eva says, I have 6 middle grade in my TBR stack after the one I'm reading now. If I end up DNFing any of them, I'll swap to Nightmare Tenant for the book club. Nice. I need to go ahead and get that. Okay, so I want to talk about this. Let me get it over to Twitch too. So the links that I'm dropping in the chat right now are all about the AuthorTube Writing Conference. It is being run by SD Houston and Jenny Noble. And it looks like it's going to be so much fun and so informative. And the last day for you to sign up in order to be a speaker or a guest speaker is going to be on the 15th. So make sure that you click on one of those links before. Make sure that you click on one of those links that I put in the chat so you can learn all about the AuthorTube Writing Conference. And this is just a little bit about it that I'm going to kind of read. Jenna O'Malley, sorry. SD Houston and Jenna O'Malley. They're the ones who are running it, and they're doing a fantastic job. Things are running together today, folks. I do apologize. I am so sorry. But anyway, the AuthorTube Writing Conference, or AWC, is about bringing people together from all aspects of the writing and bookmaking process. This conference is an opportunity to get inside the world of writing craft, traditional and indie publishing, and to connect writers, authors, and professionals who all work toward adding great literature and knowledge to our world's depository. So yes, go ahead, click on one of those links. Make sure you learn all about it. Sign up to be a speaker or a guest speaker if you want to. And if anything else, sign up to get like updates on it. Subscribe to SD Houston's channel and Jenna O'Malley's channel. That way you can get updates about what's going on about the AWC and just be active with it. Participate, support, love your fellow AuthorTubers. Let's see. Question. What do you all think about the mirror being a villain in my fairy tale shifter story? Ooh. That's interesting. I could really see that working. That would be like the mirror is like the master manipulator. That would be really neat, and I am all for that. Yes, do it. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, Broken Entertainment says, I'm taking a little break from listening to books while I do some research for world building, and also because I'm not sure what to listen to next. Yeah, I've been listening to the Rebel podcast by Sasha Black, and there's another one. I'll have to look it up. I'll link y'all. But the other one is kind of like comedy, but bookish too. And Barrett actually turned me on to it in one of his live streams, videos, something like that. Cool Gamer, hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I think I missed something. Let's see. The videos can be premiered instead of live so long as the speaker host is present in the live chat during the premiere. Yeah, there you go. Do it. Yes. All right. And I'm going to be sharing a couple of more things during the chatty parts of our stream today. One's going to be uniting beta readers and authors, which is our Discord server. And the other one is going to be about a live that we've got coming up. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's called the Character Randomizer, so look forward to that. I'll have the links a little bit later, but let's go ahead and get into our next sprint so we can actually get some stuff done today, maybe, possibly, maybe, sure. All right. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms. Don't forget to stretch a little bit so the words can flow easier from your brain out to your fingertips. And let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got some stuff opened up that I want to work on today. So I have everything set up. No excuses for me not being able to open it up, I guess. Rabid raccoons, remember? But yeah, and I forgot to put my banners up during that sprint. I do apologize, but it's okay. And had Maggie helping out, broken a little bit with some information on the tribes. That's pretty awesome. All right. And if anybody wants to become a mod so you can share some links, feel free to just let me know in the chat and I can do that real quick. I don't mind at all because we are all about supporting and benefiting one another here on AuthorTube, here on my channel. So yeah. All right. So I just shared a couple of links to go this way into the chat. One is for, no, I shared one link. Yeah. I'm just seeing it twice because I'm over on Twitch too. But anyway, it is for the Discord server for United Beta Readers and authors. And what we do over there is we have little forms that you can fill out that tell us all about your book or all about what you're looking for reading or helping others beta read or alpha read. And from there, you can connect with other authors and share your work in a free environment and hopefully get some more eyes on your work, get some more feedback that you need in order to make your work awesome. Not that it isn't already awesome, but we all could use a little bit of help here and there and for a different perspective, right? Right. And we do little chats over there every now and then about some random things too in the general channel. So make sure to join if you want to. That way we can chat each other up a little bit whenever we're not on live streams here and hopefully get to sharing our work a little bit. All right, Maggie ate an apple and downloaded some music. Awesome. I need to fix my music because my music is a little bit everywhere now. I'm not working on some of the projects that I have, so I need to kind of move some things around a little bit, pull a couple of songs out of a couple of playlists because they just don't quite fit anymore, and then add a couple more songs in. That way, whenever I get back to working on them or editing them, then the playlist is all fixed and it won't throw me off. But yeah. And don't forget about the AWC as well. The last day to sign up is May 15th. And I think that is all that I've shared so far. Next up is another link that I'm really excited about. But we'll do another sprint before I talk about that a little bit. Yeah. All right, so what are y'all's thoughts on, let's see, how far in the rabbit hole of research should you go for each genre? Do you feel that each genre is a little bit different in the research spectrum? Or do you feel that about the same amount of research goes into writing each genre? So the way I think about it is this. To me, historical fiction seems more heavily affected by all the research and everything. Like, you have to really know your stuff with that. But there's also the fact of doing like contemporary, where it's also set in like maybe another part of the world that you're not familiar with. Does that to you seem to be about the same amount of research as, say, a historical fiction because you're not familiar with the territory? Or do you think it's a little bit lighter in the contemporary aspect than the historical aspect. And therein again is science fiction. Do you think research for a science fiction work is as heavy as a historical fiction piece? Or is it about the same? Or is it even heavier? Because you're having to formulate all these different technologies in order to make it believable. What are your thoughts? I'm always curious how people think on that. Oh, okay. Added a channel to the Discord for world building critiques and aid. Awesome. Hey, Misha, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing good, and I hope you've got all the things done today. Let's see. Broken says, for research, it really depends on what you're doing. There's necessary research and supplemental research. If you're using sci-fi as an example, it depends on your sci-fi. Okay. So you believe it's a case-by-case basis. Because I've always wondered, I've been doing some studies on personalities and how some people with certain personalities have to have like a regimen for things. And I'm kind of wondering if those personalities doing the writing of different genres, if it drives them crazy having to change up the regimen a little bit for, like, if they write in multiple genres, like if they write in historical fiction and then they do sci-fi, if changing up the depth of that research messes up with their regimen and kind of throws them off a little bit, or if they feel like they need to do the same amount for everything. I don't know. It's just my brain. You can see how kind of crazy I am about thinking about stuff like this. It doesn't really matter, but it's just something that I think about. Misha says, still doing all the things. I'm experimenting with a new approach to my task. Oh, okay. I hope it goes well. I hope it's easier for you, I guess, or helps you out with your tasks more. Brogan says, like hard sci-fi requires a lot of research on specifics of technology, where science might take things, how to deal with some of the realities of space travel in the world as we understand it. Science fantasy, not so much. But when I write science fantasy, my research focuses more on what's out there in space and conceptual stuff like faster than light travel and how we might handle faster than light communication. But I'm free to play around with it. If I did that in hard sci-fi, people would throw rocks at me. Yep. Let's see. Misha says, I think there are roughly 3 tools: experience, knowledge, and imagination. As a writer of more than one genre, I can say that each genre just comprises different combos of the 3. Nicely put. I like that. All right. Behavior and personalities can be changed or trained to change in routines. However, developmental work for different genres can be expanded or altered to genre hop. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's kind of easy for me to change up routines. Like, I don't really keep a routine. I blame it on my Aquariusness. But honestly, I think it's just me in general. I have somewhat of a routine. Like, I know I have to get up 2 hours before I need to be anywhere in order to feel put together enough to go out and do something. So, you know, the way I research and then begin plotting and stuff like that is about all the same for each genre I do. because I've written a historical romance, I've written a contemporary romance, I've written a epic fantasy. And most of the research that I did for all of those was about the same. Like, I researched the area that I wanted to base the people off of, especially in the epic fantasy. And I also researched the area for the historical romance. I did a little bit of research for the contemporary romance on the area because just in case I missed something growing up there. But yeah, I just kind of wonder because I know, like one of my friends, for example, she has to have like a really rigid routine in order for her to feel comfortable within her own skin. And she's a creative too. And it amazes me how she does things. And because I'd never met anybody that had like a rigid routine while being a creative. So yeah. Maggie says, as a genre slut, I do different types of research, but about the same amount. However, sci-fi always requires more. Yeah. The new approach is mostly about getting a bit more into mindfulness in my day, in the sense that I want to be a bit more aware of what I want to do at a given time. Nice. As opposed to just doing daily tasks by rote. Huh. That that's going to be interesting. That should, hopefully that'll like kind of alleviate some of the stress and make you feel, not to reuse the same phrase, but like more comfortable in your skin, more comfortable in your mind. Let's see. Maggie says, because sci-fi readers will come for you if you pull a Roddenberry. Present a hard system, but then really have a soft system with Clarke's third law as your excuse. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I write a science fantasy. Yeah. Yeah. I I don't think I could ever do like a true hard sci-fi, but I do have a science fantasy in the works, in the brain, percolating, so to speak. As one of my alpha readers, Sam, can confirm that I laugh at the constraints of modern technology. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's go ahead and get into another sprint. Now that y'all have amused my curiosity on how y'all think on stuff. So yeah. All right. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to get some noms if you got some rumblies in the tumblies. And let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right, how did everybody do on that one? Got some more stuff done. Started doing a beta read. I've got 2 beta reads technically. So yeah, one for a publisher that I somehow got in with, and one for a buddy. But yeah, having some fun with that. All right, let's see. So Misha was talking about how she's changing her routine a little bit. And it sounds interesting, and I do hope that it works for you. We have Mr. Vlandus join us. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. At work but listening. Awesome. And Broken's writing something for work. Pretty cool. Yeah. Maggie got in another page and a half. Awesome. Way to go. I'm proud of you guys. Y'all have this. You've got your goals in the bag for the day. But yeah. So, the next thing I want to talk about. But before I do that, remember to check out the AWC, the AuthorTube writing community. And I will kind of shoot some links in the last sprint again, just so that they're easily reachable in the chat. But I also have Devin Cutting's playlist for other streams going on today pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. So make sure if you're looking for more productivity to watch some of those sprints. And just took a short rest and refilled my water for Misha. Nice. Maggie says, my daughter came home and brought the little boy she babysits because she has an online final in half an hour, so I'll be watching him during her test. Oh, okay. And good luck on her test. Let's see. What else did I share? Oh, yeah. And United Beta Readers and Authors. Why can't I say that today? The Discord channel that Broken and I kind of set up. Well, it was mostly Broken. But yeah, join that if you're looking to beta read for somebody or have your work beta read. Hopefully we can get y'all in touch with some more feedback and some more eyes on your work. Now, on to the next thing that I'm really excited about. And it is our character randomizer. Let me not do that. Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing because of course I did. All right. Now, I've been kind of hinting at this character randomizer for quite a bit, but I've been kind of slack in getting contact with people and kind of slack in putting things together. And I do apologize for that for those of you that were involved because things happen. And yeah, I apologize. But anyway, we have a live stream on May 21st. It's a Saturday. It's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where there are going to be some of us up on the screen playing the character randomizer that I created. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to probably be chaos, but it'll be a lot of fun. So make sure that you bookmark this right here so that you can get reminders and all that good stuff whenever we go live with it. And what we'll be doing is actually creating a random character by rolling dice. And then with that character that we created, we're going to write a story and post it up. Might help if I have the dates. See, rabid raccoons, they're not staying in a line. We're going to upload the story the short story that we do about the characters or their background or something like that by Sunday the 29th. And I will be creating a playlist of the live stream and the short stories or the backgrounds or whatever that everybody does. And you can play along during the live stream. So you can create a random character too, and you can upload a video reading your short story or your character background that you created, and I will add it to the playlist. And it'll be a lot of fun. Hey, Margaret, good morning. How are you? Yes, raccoons are awesome. Hold My Raccoon 2022 it's a rabid raccoon. It is. It really is because it's going everywhere. And sometimes it just gets fat and lazy and lays on the couch and eats popcorn, and it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, make sure that you bookmark that live stream or get a reminder for it so that you can participate and make fun of us in the chat. Well, not necessarily make fun of us in the chat, but laugh with us in the chat as we're creating these characters. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It really is. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Ty is very tiny, almost 3-year-old, and Agent Mayhem is such a giant puppy that Ty is a little terrified of him, but Mayhem just wants to protect him. Oh, that is so cute. How do you feel about the term trash panda? I'm fine with it. Because yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm also fine with the term, sleepy panda and just yeah, everything. See, it's going to be so much fun. Yes. Yes. They are trash pandas. Yes, they are. We actually had somewhat of a pet raccoon, and Dad used it to help train his raccoon dogs, his hunting dogs. And yeah, that thing was a mess. It would get into everything. It would eat our cereal. We would, of course, feed it popcorn and just about every little thing. And whenever we had leftover ears of corn, we would feed it those, and it was just so fun to watch it eat ears of corn. I mean, it was hilarious. But yeah, so yeah, should have took a video of it way back in the day so I could upload it today, but apparently, age. Recording things back then wasn't a thing. Oh goodness. Raccoons, rabid raccoons, going everywhere, not staying in the line, not working with me today. But it's okay. That's what we're here for, right? Right. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our last sprint so we can get some last bits of productivity done. And that way I can share this pretty timer to, let's see, which one? Yeah, this one's by Jacqueline Kirk, and I stumbled upon it one day, and it just, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Growing up, we rehabbed injured and orphaned opossums. They were easier to train and cleaner than our cats. Yeah. Yeah. I've had a couple of run-ins with a couple of possums, and one was pregnant, so she was quite a handful, and she was quite mean. But that's to be expected because she was pregnant. And the other one was just adorable. She was just such a doll and just so sweet. Yeah, it is pretty. Okay, I hope you have a good day and finish up all your work and all that good stuff. Scary to me. Oh, I adore animals. I adore all kinds of animals. The only things that I'm kind of iffy on, and I'm getting a little bit more used to, are snakes. And there are certain bugs that I'm just not okay with. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Opossums eat ticks, and no ticks means no Lyme disease risk. To save, yep. Save the possums. They are neat little creatures. Yeah, the little babies. The one that was pregnant, she would let her babies out of the pouch every now and then, and they would just kind of crawl around and just fall over. They were just adorable as well. Fell in love with every single one of them, but I don't know. I don't know why we were taking care of her. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if like one of our dogs kind of sort of tried to attack her and we took care of her just to keep her safe, or what happened there. I can't quite remember what happened. But yeah. Margaret says perhaps not, but not when they're huge and take you by surprise. It felt like Blair Witch. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Hey, anyone, good morning. I'm glad that you're here too. I just put in the link for our live stream that's going to go up on May 21st. Annual, Mr. Vlandis, and Maggie are going to be up on screen with me. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I probably should have if I didn't. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Have a jump reflex over large rats, but the only animal I fear is badgers. Badgers hold, yeah, badgers. Badgers are mean. They really are. But I still like to watch them. I still think they're cute. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get in this. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to eat if you got some rumblies and the tumblies. And let's go ahead and get productive again in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. All right. I hope everybody did well on that one. I am going to kind of cut off here so that everybody can go over to Annual's channel or to the next live stream that they want to watch without going over too awful much. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you get all the things done that you need to get done for the day. And just a reminder, be kind to one another out there and kind to yourself. And yeah, keep writing, keep being creative, and I will see you next